I'll whoop any man in the world, and I want everybody out there on TV to know it. I am the greatest.
Muhammad Ali simply voiced his own punchlines. He could tell you he'd float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, and then he'd do it.
He's got him, fourth time.
Born Cassius Clay in Louisville, Kentucky in 1942, he first achieved fame when he won gold at the Rome Olympics in 1960. 3 years later, he was famously floored by a left hook from Sir Henry Cooper. Cooper stole the moment, lost the fight. And Clay was left with a shot at the world title held by Sonny Liston, a fearsome fighter, considered unbeatable. Ali called him the Bear, mocked him before, during and after their fight.
The Bear couldn't even get a good lick, I'm so pretty. Put him in the hospital. He's never been stopped. He's never been, oh, I'm so great.
The next day he announced his conversion to Islam, swearing allegiance to Elijah Muhammad.
Why do you insist on being called Muhammad Ali now?
Now, that's the name given to me by my leading teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's my original name. That's a black man name. Cassius Clay was my slave name. I'm no longer a slave.
On religious grounds, Ali refused to obey his call-up to the war in Vietnam. The territory he now occupied was way beyond boxing.
He meant and means so much to us. A champion in the ring, a hero beyond the ring, he sacrificed his career for principles and anti-war prophet. He is the voice of our time.
Mr. Clay, Muhammad Ali, Mr.
He was stripped of his title and sentenced to 5 years in jail. This was quashed on appeal, but Ali was refused a license to box. He spent over 3 years out of the ring.
In the 1970s, Ali made some memorable appearances on Michael Parkinson's chat shows.
To me, as someone who's interested in sport, he's without doubt the most beautiful and complete athlete I've ever seen. To others, he's a political leader, a figurehead in the battle between black and white, and yet to more people who care little about sport and even less about politics, he's one of the world's great entertainers, a character, a comedian, and a sometime poet. Here he is in all his splendor. Ladies and gentlemen, Muhammad Ali.
He revealed his showmanship and taste for publicity were inspired by an American wrestler called Gorgeous George.
When I saw all of those people come to see Gorgeous George to get beat, and they all paid to get in. That's the thing, they paid to get in. And I said, this is a good idea. And right away I started talking. I am the greatest. I am beautiful. If you talk jive, you'll fall in 5. I cannot lose.
But when you look back over a career such as I've had, and you look at all the thousands of people that you've interviewed, a few stand out. And he was the one who stands out most of all. Extraordinary man, and you're lucky to have met him. That's the sort of thing. I mean, his image will live on, his memory will live on for the rest of time, I suppose.
His career had one remarkable twist of bravery and achievement to come. In Zaire, in 1974, against the mountainous George Foreman, the Rumble in the Jungle.
If you think I whoop Sonny Liston, you wait till I get George Foreman. He talks too much, he's ugly, he's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong, because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me. And all of you people in Britain who rank me as the greatest, I'm gonna prove I'm the greatest. I'm gonna prove to you I'm the greatest. We're gonna prove to the world I'm the greatest. This is my last fight. I don't want none of you to miss it. So please come to the theaters. I'm going to eat some raw meat, and I'm going to train. I'm going to get ready and chop some more trees.
Well, Ali won after deliberately absorbing punches and exhausting his opponent. They called it rope-a-dope.
Oh my God, he's won the title back at 32.
He just beat himself out. He was so tired, he was swaying and just fall on the ropes. I said, man, this is the wrong place to get tired.
Ali predicted Zaire would be his last fight. It wasn't. He fought on for 7 more years. The onset of Parkinson's syndrome was only too obvious when, with great dignity and bravery, he lit the Olympic flame in 1996. When it came to a vote for Sports Personality of the Century, there was no contest. Ali polled more than the rest of the contenders put together. And even while his body was failing him, the famous wit still sparkled.
I had a good time boxing. I enjoyed it, and I may come back.
Go to any country, any city, any village in the world. People know about Muhammad Ali. To put it simply, to use his words, he was the greatest.
I am the king of the world. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I'm pretty. Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.